Hello everyone, Draco84 here and welcome back to another Luck Be a Landlord video. I did another run on my own time on apartment 5. I'm gonna go with 15. Let's have a little bit of challenge because those early levels, they're not that challenging. Alright, 3-sided die on the first spin, that's very good. Gives us 1, but that's still fine. Shiny Pebble for luck. This is a good start already. I don't mind having a crow. Allows us to get a little bit ahead for now. Don't really need a second shiny pebble, but I could. It actually allows us to do different things. Let's go for it. Not sure how good it is, but I don't think it's bad to do that. Love Hustling Capsule, but let's just go for the 2-value symbol for now. Rain Cloud is fine, Jack-o'-lantern is fine. There's this thing too, but let's not talk about that. Honestly, I have seen people say that Frying Pan is one of the best items in the game. One of these days I'm going to try it and see if they're right or not, but not today. So Jack-o'-lantern has a higher top end. Rain Cloud is probably more consistent. I've just had better luck with Jack-o'-lantern, so let's go for it. But I honestly don't know which one is better. We have a lot of gems, so it's very easy to remove the light bulb here. Don't want Hex of Hoarding, so let's just go for this. Gives us a little bit of extra and it's just fine. We don't really need any of these, but present is fine. Right, we might pick up a Toddler at some point because we have the Jack-o'-lantern. Cultist. Do we actually go for the Cultist here? We don't need to. Let's actually skip on the Cultist for once. I think we should be fine. There are a lot of other things we can be doing. Did we pick up the key? We picked up the key, so we can pick up a safe here. We do want 2-value symbols, so an orange is fine too. There are a lot of ways to make oranges better too. Don't want Chemical 7, I mean, if it's up against a bunch of skips, obviously I'm picking it up, but let's just go for the safe. Purple Pepper is very good. Maxwell the Bear is fine too, but we don't have any bears. No specific reasons to pick it up. I'm sorry if that sound was very loud. Hopefully it doesn't come off too loud. It's a work thing. Alright, there's a Toddler. I'm actually playing on my work laptop. That's interesting. Alright, let me finish my thoughts here. I'm a teacher and sometimes students, they message me during my off hours. I'm actually, Microsoft Teams is explicitly saying that I'm offline, but well, students don't always keep to work hours. I should probably pick the card shark. Worst case scenario, it's just a 2-value symbol. Yeah, I don't think there's a reason not to pick it up here. Not sure what it's going to do, but it's here. Second cultist. When you find a cultist, you always find more. Also not picking this one up. The biggest question is when we see suits, are we going to pick them up? And I don't know yet. We do want, we definitely want a call. We want things for a Toddler to do. Right, we're over 150, so we're rent payment ahead. We're doing well. At the very least, we're doing fine. There's a Matryoshka doll. It's going to be very good in the long run. And there's Quickly the Wolf. Sure. Don't know if we're going to end up doing a lot with it, but it gives us 3-value symbols. That's fine. Present, we're definitely skipping on the other ones, and when you have a Toddler, the present is just fine. Let's get a random item. Adoption papers. We might be able to do something with that. Toddler as a second 2-value symbol, but there are a lot of ways you can do with multiple toddlers. That's a skip. Dove. And a wolf. Alright. We are extremely lucky to get a rare from our adoption papers. Dove means that our toddlers can be insanely good. And we are definitely priced into making it better. So we have 2 rares now. That's definitely better than you usually get. And that means that we want to actively make the dove better right now because we're still ahead. So if we can pick up things to make the dove better, that's going to be very good for us. Toddler is still fine, but a removal capsule, I don't think you can beat that here. Right, over 225, so we're still definitely ahead. None of these are all that interesting. I mean, Void Portal Essence, how many destroyed symbols we have? We have 9, so this is going to give 10. 10 is not a lot. I think I'm going to pick up the Black Suits Essence, just in case. I'm not planning on doing anything with it, but we do have the card shark, so maybe it happens. And obviously the game is testing us. You know what? Let's go for it. We have the dove that can be extremely high value, and if we get the card shark and some suits next to it, it can actually give a giant amount of money. I love Lunchbox. There are a lot of fun things you can do with it. Might not do anything, but it might be very good for us. Do we still want a 2-value symbol? I don't think we need it right now. Don't think we need it. I'm gonna skip. Candy is a 2-value symbol and it's going to get removed by our 2 toddlers. And there's a Chemical 7. Chemical 7 is better than milk in the long run, so let's go for it. Dove isn't doing anything yet, but we have time. Alright, yeah, we're still ahead enough that I'm not worried about things here. But we can just remove the flower. Let's do that. We don't want too many 2-value symbols. Yeah, the dove is dodging everything we're doing. Do we want a 3rd toddler? There are a lot of ways that you can make things better if you have 3 of something. Wealthy Capsule can hit the dove. You know what? I'm gonna grab our 3rd toddler. Could remove the coin right now. 28. Dog. Sure, let's grab the dog and remove the coin. Then we have 23 symbols. I think 23 symbols is probably the right amount. 35 every spin. Time Capsule is interesting. You know what? We have a lot of great hits for Time Capsule. The save and the key aren't great, but they're not bad. And we might hit something for the dove, I don't know. Yeah, this was fine. This was one of our better hits, I think. Treasure chest, it's a rare. Not a guaranteed rare, so let's just do that. We don't have a way to break it, but we can definitely get there. Hustling Capsule is basically free. That's great. Dove still not doing anything, but we still have time. We're over 300, which means that we're still more than a rent payment ahead. We don't need a save. You probably don't even need a 5-sided die. I think I'm rerolling here. Buffing Capsule with the dove can be very good. Item Capsule can be fine too. There are a lot of good hits for us. Not that many. I'm gonna go for the Buffing Capsule. There's the lockpicks. I think that now that we picked up the treasure chest, I think we're really priced into picking up the lockpick. And let's remove the cherry. Our black suit isn't doing anything yet. Don't know if it's going to do something, but eventually, probably. Alright, dove is now a 4-value symbol, so it's already worth it. 6 turns for our coal. I don't think we can pick up another one right now. Let's just skip. We're ahead enough that I really don't mind keeping it around for now. We're hitting a lot of things for our lockpick to do, that's good. Also, right, those things hit the dove, so that's fine. I think we're far enough ahead that we can actually just pick up the bar of soap and hope for it to make the dove better. I know I'm focusing too much on the dove, and I don't want to focus so much on it that it actually hinders us, because we're not that much ahead anymore. But I think it should be fine. 58, I mean 58 is fine. Right, we need 375 for the next one, so we're getting a little less ahead. But I think we're still far enough ahead that it doesn't matter. Shedding Season Essence doesn't do anything. Treasure Map Essence could be okay. But I'm gonna go for the Chili Powder Essence. It's going to, wow, give us something. Second Dove, that makes everything so much better. Dwarven Anvil, I don't particularly like it. You can use it, but we have other things going on. Let's just go for the Horseshoe. Yes, alright. Doves are doing stuff. That's good. Yeah, we're hyper focusing on the doves now, because those things are going to end up doing so much for us. Alright, they're both 10 value symbols now, so we are in great shape. Yes. So this was what we were hoping for, right? I don't want a 4th Toddler. At this point, we're picking up any arrows and also just any black suits, because we want to copy the values from those doves as many times as we can. And we want to remove probably the pearl. It's just a 1 value symbol. Yeah, that's fine. Yes. 91. Alright. Yeah, we're getting a lot of very good spins. Let's just saturate the board with things to make the doves better, and then just make sure that we are doing well with them. Magic Key doesn't do a lot with our lockpick in Tau. I think we can just stack up on removal capsules. Any capsule with the dove is worth it. Yes, and that was one spin where we actually got the our suit next to the card shark and the dove, so those spins are also going to be very good for us. We're well set up to enter the late game here. That's good. All right, we get from our chili pepper essence we get any pepper. I think yellow pepper is the most consistent one of these, right? No, green pepper is actually a little bit better. Probably green pepper better than purple pepper. I'm gonna go for the green pepper. I don't know how good it is exactly. Alright, this is a guaranteed rare. We could just pick up a void fruit, but let's see if we can do better. Let's reroll bartender. I'm not looking for that. A lucky capsule is okay too. It's basically a reroll, but it takes a spin. Let's reroll now. Spirit is fine. It works with our doves. Speaking of doves, birdhouse, we have a crow and 2 doves, so there are a lot of spins where it will be better than yellow pepper. Let's go for it. Don't know how good it will be exactly. We don't need to remove something right now, but we're getting a lot of very good spins. 63, yeah, that's you expect those a little bit later in the game. We need it's not that much later actually. We need 58 every spin right now. Right, our save is breaking. 117. There's the piñata for our toddlers. This was basically what we were mostly hoping for when we picked up those toddlers all those times ago. Al isn't all that great with just a birdhouse. I don't think it's worth it to pick it up here. Right. We have a bunch of candy now. Let's hope for it to hit our doves. Yes, there's one. Yeah, any piñatas are great now, and we might be at the point where we can try to either make sure that we roll the doves every spin, or we can try to... Oh, that was... maybe that was wrong, actually. Or we can try to find more synergies, right? We want Beastmasters, I guess. Yeah, if we can find a Beastmaster, we will be extremely happy. We want more suits, probably. But we're currently completely relying on the doves, and we don't want to get into a situation where it's a dove or bust, but maybe we are so far ahead right now that it doesn't matter anymore. We're not gonna get 9 humans probably. Fertilizer essence is fine. It's going to give us specifically a melon. We don't really need it. But we don't need the lint roller essence either. Let's go for the fertilizer essence. There's no reason not to pick it up here. This is a guaranteed rare. We have enough for the dame to probably be worth it. Not sure how good it is exactly, but it should be fine. Jacket flag doesn't really do anything. Oswald the monkey doesn't really do anything, so let's pick the lint roller. Do we want to remove something? The cat? Yeah, the cat doesn't do anything. Right. Maybe we should actually stay at 20 symbols right now. Just to make sure that we're not picking up the wrong things. I don't know. Let's remove shiny pebbles. We don't really need them anymore. Let's just make sure that the doves are triggering every spin, because why not? Apple, it's just a 3 value symbol. I think picking up an apple might actually make us worse here, which is a good place to be in. I mean, at this point in the game, you should always be in a position where apples either make you actively better or actively worse. General Zarov is interesting. He removes a lot of our less essential symbols, and he could make our doves better, but I think our other symbols are just too good. Let's skip on this. Oh, that actually wasn't a guaranteed rare. That's funny. Alright, beehive. We don't really need a beehive. No. We could do it. We have only 19 symbols right now. But I don't think it works for us. No, I mean, we're not really interested in bears or anything, so I think we're just fine. Honestly, we might be at the point where we're winning anyway, even if we're not picking anything up anymore for any spins. Don't want a 4 Toddler, still don't want a 4 Toddler. I don't think that works for us. Yeah, honestly, I mean, I'm pretty sure that it doesn't matter anymore what we do. Dove, I mean, I've said it before, but Dove just... it's definitely one of the best symbols in the game. I don't think it's better than Golden Arrow, because Golden Arrow is just absurd. But, I mean, the top end on the Dove is just so good. We don't have anything for the farmer or the chef to do, so let's reroll. Moon isn't bad, but it's just a 3 value symbol. It makes our wolf a little bit better, but let's grab the treasure chest. Pink pepper. Can we remove something? No, we really can't. That's fine. We probably should remove that thing, the shiny pebble. Sure. Just to make sure that our doves are always getting there. It's not often that our card shark does something. I really don't know if it even was worth it to pick up the suits, but we're in a position where it really doesn't matter. I don't think I skipped on any other suits. Right, there's the second one. If we get 4, then they get better. But I'm not sure if that's ever happening. There's another cultist. Can't remember if we saw a third one between this one and the second one, but I don't think I actually want the diamonds here. I think it's just black suits. We have this black suits thing. The black suits, they get better with red suits when you have at least 3. Let's not do it. Don't think we need to do it, and we just want our doves to show up every time. No, none of these do anything. I mean, we have an empty spot, but it's just not good enough. I don't want a third wolf, really. Let's just go all in on the doves. So, can we get a Beastmaster? That would be the best thing for us. I know I'm getting greedy and it doesn't matter, but whatever. None of these do anything. So when you have a Lindroller and a Lindroller Essence, they do stack, so that's probably the best thing to do. We don't have any rerolls, so it's Mrs. Fruit. And we are going to run out of symbols, so let's grab more symbols. Bubble. No. That's our third Chemical 7. Yeah, this run is completely blessed. Yep, and this is Lucky 7. 194 this spin. Could be worse. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with where we ended up. Did we get a third wolf? Apparently we did. I don't remember getting a third wolf. Really doesn't matter. Alright, there's the rabbit fluff. We're going to get money from both the Lindroller and the Lindroller Essence, I'm pretty sure. Yep. Something that is easy to not know for sure when you're not very experienced in the game, so it's good to see it once or twice. There was another cultist. I'm very happy that we didn't go for cultists, because it really wouldn't have done anything this run. And I mean, yeah, things happened. 81, that's actually a low roll here. We're not getting a rare here, but that's completely fine. Oh, we're actually getting a rare. That's interesting. So there are, I should actually look at the wording. Alright, destroys itself, at least one of the symbols. So importantly, when you read the lucky capsule text, it doesn't say when destroyed, at least one of the symbols will be rare or better. It also, the effect also happens if it's not destroyed. So Dove has a lot of inconsistent interactions with a lot of symbols, and you have to read them to know what actually happens. I usually just let things happen because you don't have a lot of influence on it, but it's good to know if things that happen are random or not. There's the Beastmaster that we wanted. I don't think there's any chance of anything better happening there. Let's go for the Grave Robber. I don't think it's going to do anything, but there's no reason not to pick it up. And probably remove the Crow. Sure. Crow is probably a little bit worse than the three-sided die. And we're getting 133. There's another cultist. Yeah, we would have gotten there on cultists, but again, this run it definitely didn't matter. Second card shark, because we do have those suits. Honestly, now that we have a second card shark, let's go with another suit. I'm having a lot of trouble with my chair just randomly going down. I hope it's not too distracting. I should probably look at it and see what's wrong with it, but that sounds like work. I'm not here to work, right? We're here to have fun. 129 buffing capsule because it's absurd with the dove. $183. Don't really want to bartender. I don't know why we're getting this many rares. I'm not complaining. It's fine. 86 on that one suit. That's fine. Yeah, could have picked up the gambler, but there was no reason to. 171. Yeah, we're almost done here, and this is. Those are numbers, yes. So this is the end of the run. Things went completely ballistic. Note that our first decision was to pick up the jack-o'-lantern. We picked it over, what was it again? It was some other just fine thing. Alright, yeah, it was the raindrop thing. Heavy rain, whatever. I mean, the thing is that jack-o'-lantern just has a better top end, so I wanted to go with that. It also has more synergies, right? There are 2 commons that work with it and 1 uncommon, while with the storm cloud, whatever, the rain, the thing that makes raindrops better. It only makes raindrops better. It also makes them common, so you get more of them, and they do stack, right? They have multipliers that stack, so it's not like jack-o'-lantern is objectively better. But I think it's just easier to break it. Now, obviously what happened is that we got our 2 doves. We got one of them from our adoption papers. It's very rare to get rares or stuff like that from adoption papers, but it does happen. So we got 2 doves and we got them pretty high, and that happens. I'm not sure how good the card shark with everything. In the end it was extremely good, because I mean, card shark, when you have just a few very good symbols, it can actually amplify that and give you multiple very good symbols, but those suits can also just be a problem. So with everything that we were doing, I was very actively keeping our cards pool small, and I think that with a strategy like this, that's actually very important, because you want the dove every time, and you want the card shark with the suits to be as likely as possible to line up, because those suits, they're gonna be very bad if they don't show up, and if whatever. So we're paying rent, main menu, like every time. Let's go 44 divided by 74, 59.5%. So we are very, very close to 60%. This was kind of an absurd run. Those happen. I'm not gonna apologize for having fun. I hope there was actually something to be learned from this. I think there were a lot of good lessons from this episode. I had fun, I hope you had fun, and I will see you next time on another Luck Be a Landlord video. Goodbye.